loves, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here then hi, my name is Kate. I hope you're all doing really well. I am obsessed with watching these kind of videos and I always have been, so to be filming my very own walk-in wardrobe tour feels very surreal. I'm honestly just so grateful to even have this space, and I owe a lot of that to you guys, so as always, thank you. For context, this is the third bedroom in my apartment. It's a single room as well and a very awkward shape, so we were limited with the space we had. So when I was designing, I just really wanted to make sure every single inch was used, and I think we have done a great job of that. So I designed this space with the help of Richard from RK Carpentry, who built everything, and also Carla Webster, who was almost like project managing it and also helped with the design and the installation. I'll have the whole process video linked down below for you guys in case you want to watch that as well. The design process took about 2 months. I wanted everything to be perfect and I didn't want to have any regrets. So I was making mock-ups on Canva, then sending that to Richard, and he was then designing it, and we were just going back and forth with every measurement. But I'll go into each design decision as we go along. I originally wanted this room to be all white. I had this vision in my head that that's how I wanted it, but then I'm so glad that Richard and Carla kind of swayed me to go towards the wood, because I actually think it looks so luxury and bespoke, and it's just a bit different to what you can get online as well. I'll put up a picture of my final inspo image. I found this CGI on Pinterest and I actually think it's very similar to what we ended up with. I wanted this space to feel like a hotel, really luxurious but still quite cozy and warm. I really love classic features but with that modern twist, and I really feel like we nailed that theme. Okay, so now for the tour. Make sure you get yourself a cup of tea or a drink because I want to go into every single detail. I feel like we might be here for a while. So as you walk in, this shelving is on the right, and then I have 3 drawers below. Originally this was all going to be hanging space, and I'm so glad I switched it out for drawers and shelving. I have a lot of knitwear and I don't like to hang the heavy knits because they lose their shape, so this is perfect. Obviously we are in spring, so I don't have a lot of knitwear right now, but I'm using it instead for like display. So I've got my Lady Dior here, some lighter knits, tea candle, but I can imagine when we go into the colder months this will probably be all knitwear. And then I wanted some drawer space as well because everything in this room is open on display, and I wanted some drawers just to be able to chuck things in, not worry about how they look. I love this drawer because it opens out and then you have a secret hidden drawer at the top here, which is for all of my accessories. So I have my jewelry, some belts, my go-to sunglasses. I'm actually having a custom jewelry insert to put into one of these squares because I have a lot of jewelry and I like to be able to put them into the little sections. So this is a small selection of some pieces I've been wearing recently. I've got this faux diamond necklace from Heavenly Necklaces, some hoops, some more statement jewelry, and then lots of sunglasses. This pair here was my first pair of designer sunnies. These are my Saint Laurent cat eyes. They're still one of my favourite pairs of sunglasses. They're just so chic and flattering. And I've also got some new ones from Jimmy Choo. And then in the drawer below, at the moment I'm not really sure what this drawer is doing. It needs to have a bit more of a purpose. Right now I've just got bits and bobs in. I've got this Chanel scarf that I don't think I've ever showed you guys before. I bought this for my Amalfi Coast trip last year, and I had visions of me wearing it in my hair or wearing it like as a cute little top. There's so many different ways you can style a scarf, but I didn't wear it once because it was so hot and humid. I was terrified of my makeup or like tan or something going onto it, so I didn't wear it. But I'm hoping that I can get more use out of it this year. I've also got one of my favourite little gadgets. This is my stitch gun, and I use this for temporarily altering clothes before I take it to the tailor. And it's basically like a stapler for your clothes. I also have my lint roller because I have 2 bunnies who like to leave white hair everywhere. And then moving on to the drawer below this, I've got lots of kind of little tops that I don't like to hang. I feel like they look quite messy when they're hung, and these are all just like my little basics and stuff, so I know exactly what I have. I don't feel the need to have them on display. I have all of my long sleeve tops here. I've got my like skims and like kind of slinky bodysuits, and then I've got thicker ones in here. And then the bottom drawer here has all of my jeans and my leather trousers and leggings that rolled up. A really subtle design feature that Richard put in. I would have never thought to do this myself. It's this antique brass frame that goes all the way around the drawers, and it's those small details that just make me so happy. Another feature I would have never put in myself is the LED lighting. It goes all the way around the borders and it also lights up the shelves. This was another thing I'm really glad that Carla and Richard pushed me to do. So it was an extra cost. I didn't think it was needed needed, but oh my goodness, it has completely transformed the room, and it just makes it feel like a boutique. When the LED is off, it's a different room. It's crazy. It is all powered by a little remote control. It's also on the app, completely controllable, dimmable. It's very smart. And then I picked out these cute little handles from Corsten to match with the rest of the hardware in my apartment. Okay, and then moving on to this wall, this is where all of the hanging rails are. One question I have had a lot is, are these all of your clothes? And these are all of my spring clothes. I like to switch out my wardrobe seasonally. So at the moment I have my summer and my winter clothes underneath my bed in storage. This is the long hanging section, and it goes back quite a bit, so you've got a lot of space here, which is amazing. And this will look a lot more full in the winter. I have a lot of coats. I love coats so much, but right now in spring I've only really got my trench coat here, a leather jacket, and like some lighter jackets as well. Also got some longer hanging dresses. Oh my goodness guys, I picked up this from Mango the other day. How stunning is this dress? I'm so excited to wear this. I'm going to wear it in Paris next week. Another new addition is this two-piece set from Theory, and as soon as I saw this dress in the store, I just thought of Sophia Richie's vintage Chanel dress that she wore at her after party. It's so stunning. It's got the matching jacket. I just can't wait to wear this. And by the way, I'll link everything I'm speaking about down below in the description. And then below all of my long hanging, I have just enough room for my knee-high boots, which is perfect. So I wore this pair actually last night for dinner. It's a pair from Naked. Carla introduced me to these boot inserts. They're just from Amazon, and it just means the boots stand really nice and tall, because without it, it looks like this. And then around the corner I have tucked two bags which don't fit on the shelving. So I've got this new one from D'Amelio London, a new brand for me. Their pieces are so stunning, amazing quality, and at a really affordable price point. And then I also have my Goyard bag, and then I have these four sections here for short hanging. I've got blazers here, tailored trousers, my knits and tops and cardigans here, and then shirts and blouses and more like going out style tops up here. This section here makes me the happiest because I've always folded my tailored trousers as I've never had enough room to hang them. So to be able to see everything I own here is just so amazing. My mum saw my dressing room for the first time the other day, and she was like, Kate, why do you have so many trousers of the same colour? Which is a good point, but I really like to have a wide leg, a tapered leg, a straight leg for every colour, as it gives me all of the options. This blazer here is a Mango one. It's one of my favourites. I bought this last autumn and their blazers are just perfection. Such nice quality, such a nice fit. I also have an Odd Muse blazer. These blazers are amazing because of the amount of ways you can style them. You can wear it as a dress, you can wear it on its own as a blazer, you can belt it in with trousers. One of those really good investment pieces that you will wear time and time again. And then underneath my trousers, I just have my Bash boots, my favourite pair of boots ever. I love them. They're a little bit random there, but I didn't know what else to put because there was a bit of an awkward gap. If you guys have any suggestions, please do let me know. And then here I have a lot of my shirts and blouses. As you can see, I've got quite a few blue ones. I really love wearing blue shirts, especially the stripy ones in the spring summer. I feel like they're a real classic. I have lots of cropped cardigans. I've got this one from Bash. Again, I just think they're very classic, very feminine, and they're really nice to wear in the spring when you don't really want to wear a coat but you still want to feel warm. And then above all the hanging space we have 3 shelves which house my luggage. The ceilings in this apartment are very high for a new build, and there was all of this space up here I didn't know what to do with. I can't really reach it, so keeping luggage up there is actually perfect. I'm thinking of getting like a little ottoman or stool in here as well, so I can pop it in the corner here and then step up on it when I need to get all of my luggage. Currently just filming on my phone so I can show you the mirror. It's the easiest way to show it. So I have this huge floor to ceiling mirror, and it's also backlit, so it always has that really nice lighting. And then this is where I get ready in the morning. I can see my outfit. It also makes the room feel a lot bigger. We're now on the opposite side of the room, and these are all of my shoes and my bags. There are 7 shelves in total, and then I have 2 drawers at the bottom. Originally it was just going to be shelving, and I'm so glad I put in the 2 extra drawers because even though they're not very wide, they're very deep, so I can fit a lot in there. In the mornings I like to come in here and do my hair, so I've got all of my hair tools, my Dyson GHDs, which is perfect because I feel like they never look nice on display. There's so many wires, so I can just shove it all in there and not have to worry about it. And then in this drawer I have all of my skirts and my shorts and a little bit of extra room to play with as well, which is amazing. One thing I haven't mentioned is I'm also getting a wardrobe built in my bedroom, and that's going to be specifically for things like sweaters and hoodies and loungewear, pajamas, gym, just in case you're wondering where all of that kind of stuff is, because it's what I wear a lot of the time. But I wanted to keep this wardrobe almost as like my capsule wardrobe. And then there are 7 shelves in total, and these took such a long time to design. I literally got images of every single shoe and bag I owned, put them onto Canva and organised where it would go on the shelf, and measured every single thing by the milliliter to make sure everything fit. I even measured some bags that are on my wish list that I would love to own one day, just so if I ever was to get them, they will definitely fit. So on these 2 shelves are all of my handbags, apart from my Gucci Jackie. I absolutely love that bag. However, it has a very strong smell to it, and whatever room it's in, it completely fills up the room with a very strong smell of weed. I mentioned it on Instagram, and so many of you guys said that you had the same problem, so I'm glad it's not just me. I've got all of my Chanel bags on this little section. These are all pre-loved. I've got I think this is probably my favourite bag. You guys probably know that already because it's my most worn. So this is the medium Chanel, the small and the mini. The mini is 1997. This one is 1990. Both of these ones are from Zoops, and this is Designer Exchange. This one here is my Givenchy Horizon, and they don't actually sell this one anymore. It's discontinued. Oh, it has my keys in, which are making a noise because of my AirTag. Then on the rest of the shelves are all of my shoes. If you guys have been following me for a while, you will know that I love to wear high street clothing paired with designer accessories. So quite a few of these are designer, but I also have my Converse, which I absolutely adore. One of my favourite pairs of shoes are these Zara ones. I don't think they sell these anymore, but Mango have a very similar pair. And I've just got these plastic clear shoe inserts, which just hold the shape really nicely. To be honest, these ones don't really need it, as you can see. But for pairs of shoes like these ones, without the shoe insert, this bit goes really floppy, so it just keeps the structure looking really pretty, and it's just better for display and everything. My first pair of designer heels were these Saint Laurent ones, and the first 2 to 3 times you wear these, they're honestly a killer. But once they're worn in, they are the most comfortable shoes. I can wear these for hours and hours and hours, and I love how thin the straps are. I feel like it looks really elegant. Here I've got my Gucci Princetown loafers. I absolutely love those in the spring summer. My Chanel ballet flats, I bought these a couple of months ago, and I've only just started wearing them because the weather has been a bit better, and I just think they're so cute. I've been loving wearing these. Down here is my Diptyque diffuser. This is in the smell Tuberose, and it's got to be my favourite smell from Diptyque. It's just so gorgeous. I like each room of the house to have a different scent. I just thought it would be perfect for this room. I do also have the scented ovals from Diptyque as well, which you pop on hangers, and they're supposed to keep your clothes smelling fresh and clean. But in all honesty, I feel like they don't make enough of a difference for the price. I wish they really filled up the room a bit more like the diffusers do. I feel like my Uggs are slightly ruining the vibe on this lower shelf, but I love them so much. I always wear them. They're like my go-to chuck on shoe, even in the spring, summer. They're just great. And then on the top shelves, I've just got some fashion books. I've got a Cartier one, Graph, Vogue Location, and I've also got a Vogue magazine that B got me. That's from March 1997, which is when I was born, so it's a very lovely and thoughtful gift. I feel like I have been talking for so long, so I'm going to end the video here. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure you go like and subscribe. I love it when you guys leave comments as well. It really means the world to me, and if you guys have any questions, please do leave them down below. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye! Mwah!